Well, we're at Cuddle Barn. This is Dazzler Dara. This is Emily Ting.
Hello.
Dara, Emily. This is an amazing plush product.
Thank you. What demographic do you think this fits
Well,
into?
I think grandparents and drag queens are going to really need this. I think that's really
I agree. And it's Valentine's Day next week, so you got it all covered.
Right, just what you wanted for Valentine's Day, a singing flamingo. Now, is this available now?
Yes, absolutely. It's on our website, cuddlebarn.com.
Okay, so hurry up if you've got a grandparent or a drag queen you want to get something for Valentine's Day. Now, you last year had a big hit with Justin Bieber,
Yes.
and you followed him up this year with somebody called Bikini Barb.
Bikini Barb.
Set her going. I'm not even going to ask what demographic this is for. It's just hilarious. I think everybody's going to love it. You've got a lot of other stuff here. You do plush for year-round.
Yes, and it's all animatronics, so they sing, they dance, they have a lot of fun.
And we're having a lot of fun here at Cuddle Barn. We are at the Wonder Forge, and I'm with Jacob Christman, who is the president of the company and one of the smartest guys in the game business right now. You got 3 games we're going to talk about today. We're going to start with the Disney I Found It.
That's right. So the Disney I Found It game, we've actually recreated all of the most popular worlds of Disney, from Aladdin's world to Ariel's, whichever. And in this game, you get to discover through these little challenges all throughout the board there. So sometimes you are looking for all of the villains and all of, if you remember some of the villains, you would flip over the timer and then you would take all of these cute little Mickey Mouse ears and you would search across the entire 6-foot-long game board looking for all the villains, and you would all place them on there. And then we would score all those and progress along the board. So you get to really kind of explore the world of Disney, and it's a little bit like going through the Disney World or something like that, but playing a game all the way through.
I'm looking for Jafar.
Oh, geez. And hence, the one thing that kids and parents love about this, though, is the focus on concentration and the fact that it's a quiet moment where everyone's staring at the game board.
Okay, so a little bit more active, something that you guys have made as one of your trademarks, these games that get kids up and moving. This is the Jake and the Neverland Pirates Neverland Challenge. Tell me a little bit about how they do it.
That's right. Well, in this game, actually, you are learning to be a pirate. And as a pirate, obviously, there are many physical things you have to do. So we have these jungle vines right here that you are going to be interacting with, and of course Jake's sword and a ball and a feather. You would draw 2 tiles, so sometimes you might have to zigzag through the vines with, say, waving the sword like a pirate. So I would have to zigzag through these lines, so kids would actually have to do that. Or you might have to dance around the vines with a sword on your head. So there's just hundreds of different challenges and physical challenges that you have to go through to learn how to be a pirate.
And can I ask, how does dancing around the vines with a sword on your head make you a better pirate?
Well, that's how you learn. If you have to dodge in battle, if you have to. Shall we illustrate, Chris? Are you ready?
Right. Now, this is really clever, really creative. We've got one more.
Yeah.
We're going to battle with the turtles.
Yeah.
We're talking turtles a lot at Toy Fair. Say that, turtles at Toy Fair. This is a hot new game. It's called the Flying Attack Skill and Action Battle Game. Tell me how it works.
Well, Shredder is trying to get all of the Foot Clan up to the top of the tower, and he's trying to detonate the bomb. And the Turtles are trying to stop Shredder by knocking the Foot Clan off of the tower with this little catapult right here.
Good.
Good. Do you want me to play a little?
Yeah, knock them off. Go ahead, go for it.
So throughout the game, you're drawing cards, and that would tell you when you get to move some of the Foot Clan up. There's different little powers in there, but then that also tells you when the Turtles get to try and knock. Whoa, I got a couple of
nice
that time.
job.
Not too bad. I shot a couple there. And yeah, so then I would get to lock them into the little jail right over here, and once I get 7, then I win there. Or if the Shredder gets the all of the bomb cards, he would win first. Yeah.
Very cool. And when is this going to be out?
This holiday.
Okay, so we got one more game that's a sneak preview, because this is Toy Fair, so things are just starting to get ideated or created here, right?
Yes, that is absolutely true.
Okay, we're going to go see Sophia the First. You know, one of the things that happens at Toy Fair is we see a lot of prototypes and a lot of things in development that are going to come out later in the year. This is something called Royal Prep Academy for Sophia the First, and you have just started working on this.
As you can tell from the foam core sticking out right there, yes, we're still in a prototype phase, that's right.
And what happens in prototype? Now, you've built the prototype, so you've sort of decided a little bit of how the game is going to be played. you do that, then what's the next step?
Right now, we're in what's called iterative play testing, which is basically once you develop a prototype like this, you get it in front of some kids, figure out what's broken with it, what's working and everything, test out a few different play dynamics, the rules, things like that. So this really we're using for play testing, and then it'll evolve into the finished product.
So turn this one around, because this is really interesting. They've got little charms.
In this game, actually, you're trying to discover all the little charms that are hidden behind these little windows. And on the other side here, as I flip it around, you can see there are all these little tiny charms. Now, they're not colored yet because this is a prototype. This is what's called an SLA. And these little charms I would hide behind there, and then if it was my turn, I would hide the charms. And if it was your turn, you're trying to discover the charms by drawing cards and playing a little deductive game. You know, a little bit like Battleship or something like that, if you will. And then you're trying to discover the little charms.
Well, you know, if I know anything about the way you do games, by the time this hits the market, it's going to be amazing. When is this targeted to come out?
This holiday, yeah.
Okay, so more games. Come visit us anytime at timetoplaymag.com, your #1 source for all things play.